sorry, I tried to come up with some other different entrance to come with, so that's what I went with. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Main Event Talk. I'm back, I'm here, Furman Torres, the main event player, right at you. You can tell right now, I'm sort of wearing a little pink today, and this is kind of me showing my support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As you know, we're around October, and the main event decided to show his support in every way he can. I was trying to look around because I knew I had a pink shirt somewhere around there, so I found it, wore it, and at the same time I was finding a pink hat to go along with the pink shirt, so it works out just fine like that. Now I know some people are probably saying to themselves, "My God, why has Furman decided to go pink on us? What, is he gay?" Two things. First of all, I'm not gay. Secondly, the last person that I remember wore pink, he became a 5-time WWE champion. One of the greatest of all time in the form of Bret the Hitman Hart. Nobody can deny that. So guys, this is just me showing my support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I want to do it on my show, and that's exactly how I'm going to do it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of the Main Event Talk. I am the main event, and as you can tell, I have the World Heavyweight Championship in my hands. Wanted to show off one of my belts once again, right in front of all of you. Want to give a shout out to all the members of the Main Event Posse and Headbanger Incorporated that are watching this right now. A shout out to my friends at Kelsey Friends on Facebook.com. Kelsey S. Rogers and Trisha, we miss you guys a whole lot. We hope you come back to Facebook really, really soon. Also want to give a shout out to also my best friend Stephanie Gonzalez. What's going on there, Also, all my friends in Corpus Christi, Texas, from everyone to Theo's Billiards, to everyone over at Jameson's. Roxanne, if you're hearing this, Rox, I'm talking to you. Yes, I've mentioned you on my show, and bam, there it is, all right? Jameson's and all. The Palace gets a shout out from me as well. Even the Cabaret is going to get a shout out from me. Hell, how about Cheetahs? Orale. There's going to be a time, and I'm gonna say this right now. There's going to be a time, and there's going to be a place when the main event comes to Cheetahs. Don't worry. It'll happen very, very soon. I also want to give a shout out to everyone, all my friends over in Texas, over hitting up in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. Oh yeah. Over Houston, Texas, the home of the Houston Texans. Want to give a shout out to San Antonio as well. My friends Israel, who's watching this show right now as well. Also to Christina and Melissa, who are watching this as well over in San Antonio. And I also want to give this very special, and I got to do this because I can. I know it's not time yet, but this Saturday, October 27th, will be a different story. And I also would like to bring up this one little subject, and I want to tell her, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it because I'm not sure if I'm going to be at work or not. It's still up and running, but nonetheless, there's a good chance this Saturday I may not make it. So I want to give a shout out to two individuals that are pretty much the same. And I'm talking about Erlinda and Belinda Vargas. I want to give a special happy birthday to you guys on my show because number one, there's a good chance I may not be there, and number two, maybe a job site, may not, who knows. But nonetheless, I want to wish a happy birthday to the both of you. To my Erlinda, and to Belinda. I hope you guys have a great birthday this coming weekend in San Antonio, Texas. And do what the main event always does. Go raise hell, go create chaos, go have yourself a good time. That's all I can say. Now, let's get right into the main event talk, and we need to talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw. Well, Hell in a Cell's coming up this Sunday. CM Punk one-on-one against Ryback, which to me, it's a good match. It's great. I'm not going to say anything bad about Ryback, except we all know that Ryback is basically like a Goldberg. Well, I would say Goldberg wannabe, but he's kind of a little bit more better than Goldberg. Just a little. Not too much, but the thing is, a lot of people will agree when I say that, it would be a whole lot better if Ryback were to become Intercontinental Champion or U.S. Champion instead of trying to jump the gun on the WWE Championship. But nonetheless, Ryback versus CM Punk, Hell in a Cell this Sunday. for the WWE Championship. That's going to be something potential to look at. And also, let's get on to this little discussion. I want to bring this one part up, and I know a lot of people have been wondering, how the hell did this happen? And you know what I'm talking about. The whole thing with AJ Lee, with Vince McMahon, with John Cena, Vicky Guerrero. Okay, she's not the general manager, she's the assistant managerial, whatever it is she is. You know, I think everyone will agree when I say, what the hell are you thinking? You let a woman, Vicky Guerrero, with all due respect to the name Guerrero. I have a lot of respect for the name Guerrero. I don't have any respect for Vicky at all, under any circumstances. Because Vicky has been general manager of Raw, and she was only there for what? 2 months? And then that was it. She was scared off. She ran SmackDown to the ground. Let's be honest. She was innovative. She was okay. But she didn't exactly give the audience what they want. We have to hear the same thing over and over again on Monday night. This sucks. You know it sucks. We have to come here. We have to leave the house or leave work. Come over. Get ready for Monday Night Raw. Get the whole pizza and the buffalo wings and the beer going on and everything. And the first thing you see when you watch Raw, is Vicky Guerrero. And she's going to come out and say, excuse me. Oh, God. We have to put up with Vicky. Oh, God. But the thing is, this whole thing, how do I put this delicately? TNA called WWE. They want their gimmick back. And you know what the gimmick is I'm talking about? You know that whole deal with AJ Styles and Dixie Carter? Remember that little connection? It didn't exactly work, and they had to kill off the story in the end. Now we got to go through this situation. Now it's Cena and AJ. You know, no offense, but whoever is writing this garbage on WWE TV or WWE really needs to, oh God, just come up with something better, okay? Come up with something that actually means something, okay? But nonetheless, Vicky Guerrero is the acting general manager or whatever she is. And now we have to hear excuse me about 50 million times, okay? And we can all agree on this. When I say Vicky sucks, Vicky will not last. Vicky will be out of the general managership within 2 months. That's my prediction, okay? And personally, Dolph Ziggler is probably the only best thing I like, okay? Dolph Ziggler, talented wrestler, potentially great superstar, soon to be world heavyweight champion. That's the only thing that Vicky has got going for herself. Everything else, oh, it doesn't mean a thing. Okay, that's all you have to know. Now, let's get into another part. Speaking of CM Punk, I'd like to bring up this one little subject, if you don't mind, because I'm gonna pretty much end the show from here on out. So let me bring this one part up. I know you guys have probably had it, but just in case you don't, check it out. The CM Punk DVD, the Best in the World DVD, which was just released about a couple of weeks ago. I had a chance to look at it, and I'll tell you something. This is one of the best CDs I've ever seen. Check it out. Look at all the stuff that I saw right there with CM Punk. Man, that's some good stuff and everything. Saw some of his greatest matches of all time. Also, when he made his debut against Just Incredible in ECW. Even to the 5-man tag at Survivor Series he had with the Generation X and the Hardy Boys. That was badass to watch. And even the infamous night over in Las Vegas, Nevada, when he sat down on the stage, spoke his mind, and told everyone exactly what he was feeling. You know what? When I saw this, man, this is my opinion, this is truly the best DVD I've ever seen. Because this is one of these DVDs that are, you know, the actual, like, real, it gets you, you know what I mean? I mean, CM Punk, to me, I'm a huge fan of Punk. I love what he does. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. One of the best wrestlers. Now, here's the thing, and I'm I'm gonna go real on everyone here. CM Punk is the best wrestler in the WWE because he has a WWE Championship. He's faced off against many of the best. But to me, my personal opinion, everyone has seen the interview with CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin for WWE 13. Now, there's a good possibility, and I know everyone will agree on this. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 29. Do you see that happening? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we're talking the best in the world versus the toughest SOB in the WWE. We're talking the pipe bomb versus the rattlesnake. Punk versus Austin at WrestleMania. Potential. Great potential. And I can't wait to see that. But let's see what happens, because Austin's name has been mentioned more than once with CM Punk. And whatever happens is going to happen, one way or another. All I know is everyone is going to want to see Punk versus Austin at WrestleMania 29. That will happen. I can't wait. Now, once again, this is going to do it for this edition of the Main Event Talk. I'm sorry that it's not as long as it used to be, but I feel the need to kind of cut it short because, well, I don't got enough time, and plus I got some stuff I got to do and handle. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I'm going to end the show. In the meantime, before the main event leaves, don't forget to check out WWE Raw on Monday nights. You can also check out their new show on, I believe it's called ION TV, WWE Main Event. Kind of an insult to me. Also, check out WWE SmackDown on Friday nights. You can also see TNA Wrestling. Check them out on Impact Wrestling on Spike TV. You can also see Ring of Honor on, I believe, the CW Network. You can check those guys out as well. Also, follow the Main Event on Twitter at twitter.com/@MainEventPlayer. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/MainEventPlayer. Find me on Instagram. Check out all of the cool pictures that I got, including some latest pics of CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You got to check them out. They're pretty badass to look into. Oh, and just to promote it one more time, get your hands on the CM Punk Best in the World DVD. It's out right now. It's one of the best DVDs that the WWE has ever produced, featuring the best in the world CM Punk, who will face off against Ryback for the I can't say anything you want now! Okay, sorry. One more time, if you don't mind. CM Punk defending the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell against Ryback this Sunday on pay-per-view. Get an opportunity to see it when you can. So until then, goodbye. See ya. Have a good evening. See ya! Wait a minute. I know I'm forgetting something, and I know you guys know what it is, alright? You know the line. I've got to say the line. Need to say the line! So, 1 minute, just a second. Let me get one thing out of the way, if you don't mind. Now, I'm ready. Why? Because I can! And I want to. Any questions? Enough said. And also, to end the show, as you can tell, the man that's wearing pink, show your support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, guys. The main event is, and I always gotta show my support for a good cause, alright? So, guys, all I can say is, that's gonna do it for the show.